What's up, you guys? Thomas here with the first of many videos to come. Hopefully, this is the new SnackLin page. We're taking the word snack and our last name, we're putting it together for a beautiful symphony of words. SnackLin, the wife, is here, and she's here because the food that we're gonna try is one of her favorites. So before I get into that, you guys may or may not know, it is an honor to be having you on one of these electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile.
Or his favorite.
Maybe you're watching me on the toilet. Maybe you're watching me during lunch right now. Who knows? Speaking about food. But if you guys are new to this channel, which obviously everyone will be because this is the first video. So when you guys go out there and support this channel, share this channel, do all you can to make this channel grow. So with that being said, let's get into the premise of the SnackLin page. By the way, SnackLin pretty much is what it says in the name, SnackLin. We are going to take snacks, we're going to take foods, we're going to take fast foods, we're going to take bagged foods, who knows. We are going to just try every single thing. Dog food. Hopefully we don't get to that level. We're not trying to be that cool, you know, but we might do hot things. I don't know. We might do hot challenges, but it is all part of the SnackLin brand or repertoire, if you will. So with that being said, let's finally get into this. Now what we're about to try today has been kind of on the radar for a while now. I've actually seen this numerous times. I don't even know why this shows up on my Facebook feed. I've never searched for it, so I don't know why it's on my page. But this is a tuna brand, okay? Now, as a kid, I ate tuna, but it was my mom's tuna casserole, which had like noodles and other stuff to kind of mask the taste of tuna. So I think that's the reason why I ate it. But as I got older and I was actually able to afford some real food, I was like, who eats this stuff? Who eats that stuff? It looks like wet dog food. It looks like wet cat food. Cats eat it. Dogs eat it. And I said, I'm not eating that stuff. It's nasty. Tuna. Now, that tuna may be nasty. The kind that comes in that little round can, okay? Got Bumblebee. You got the other ones, the store brand tunas. I think you got, what's the other one? Chunk Light. Sea of the Seas, Fish of the Seas. I don't know. They're all kind of weird names. But this one came up on my feed. And again, I don't know why, because I don't eat tuna. So this is natural tuna fillets. Now, what kind of got me into saying, you know what, I'm finally going to buy these tuna fillets is, one, they said, you know what, if you're that person that didn't like tuna back in the day, or you don't like it, you may like this one. They're basically guaranteeing that I'm going to like this tuna, okay? They say come in fillets instead of just that chopped up stuff. Now, one thing I can already think of how this would be better is if you think about it, like you usually get that tuna that's like all chopped up and minced up, and then it's soaked in either water or oil. If you want to make some kind of like tuna casserole or something, you usually gotta like you gotta drain that oil. And when you got it all chunked up like that in bits and pieces, it's gonna take forever for that tuna to dry out, so you can kind of use all your dressings on it and stuff. But if you get one big fillet, it should be a little bit easier to dry it out if you gotta flake it up for some tuna casserole or a tuna melt, maybe, if you will. So they said this one comes in like a big fillet form, so it must be real tuna. The stuff that comes in the cans right now must not be real tuna, because that's what they said.
Shark.
It might be shark meat. It might be seahorse meat. I don't know.
Dolphin.
Dolphin meat. It might be stingray meat. I don't know. But it's probably not tuna. So this is called the Natural Catch. They're from San Diego, California. Now, they should have good tuna. They're pretty much right on the water. So I don't know if tuna, are they in the Pacific? I don't know. But if they are, this should be some really good tuna. But take a look at this. This is a 12-pack. Now, they are a little pricey compared to the tuna that you get in the stores, okay? Like, if you were to buy 12 cans of tuna, you're probably paying 14 cents. I don't know. But These were like for 12 is like 48 bucks. But your first order, I think you get like 15% off. So came to about 43 bucks for 12 cans of tuna. Okay, so these also is 4.4 ounce. I don't know what a regular one is. Maybe it's like a 8 ounce. I don't know. But here we go. This is tuna fillets. Okay, everything on the back looks like it's pretty much all natural stuff right here. None of that artificial stuff. Look at that. Caught from a pole. We got some yellowfin tuna. Now, see, that's the thing.
One of my favorite sushis.
With canned tuna, I don't think they mentioned what kind of tuna they caught on there. Again, because it's probably just an array of different sea animals in there. I don't know. Might have free willy fillets in there. I don't know. But this says yellowfin tuna. I think there's a blue ray tuna. I don't know. Bluefin tuna. Who knows? But anyways, this comes out like a can like this, like sardines almost. So it looks like a sardine can. I'm going to have that pull tap, and then we're going to yank that back. And I'm assuming there is going to be a nice fillet of tuna there. Now, they do have other flavors, but I think I just went with the all 12 pack of just regular. This is in the oil, some olive oil too, not just that oil that they put in those other cans. Sometimes that might be it might be motor oil for all we know. I don't know. It might be motor oil. It might be canola oil. It might be petroleum oil. I don't know. It might be one of those oils. And then you got seahorse fish in there. Okay, so here we go. Let's open this up. By the way, tuna the recent tuna is just nasty because it just leaves a lingering smell throughout the house. All fish does it. That's why I don't like fish. So here we go. We open that up. Besides like smoked fish, because then it has that kind of smoky flavor. If we can open this damn thing up now, if you got arthritis, good luck getting into this thing. You might have to have your dogs beat it or something. I don't know. So we open that top. And as you can see, it does come in fillet form. Oh, just a little bit of oil spilled a little bit. Looks like some premium oil. Look at that. But look at that. I don't want to... It is in a nice fillet form. It's a thick fillet, too. Once we pull it out... Okay. Now, here's the thing. On the ad, it kind of said you're not going to have that fishy smell, but this smells just too much like tuna already. So, I don't know what they're talking about. Is it... what fishy smell they're talking about, because this smell is just like a normal can of tuna from what I'm smelling already, so it doesn't smell anything different. Oh, might have got a little bit of juice on her sweater. Now she's going to smell like tuna. But take a look at that. There is it looks like two big fillets. Maybe there's a couple of fillets underneath there. It's kind of hard to... We'll do that. There we go. Boom. So we'll bring that back up. The wifey will grab this. Since she likes tuna, we're going to fix this a little bit. But here we are. We are back. Again, there's no fancy trick work here in this cameras. This is all done by manual labor. Okay? Anyways, this is the tuna test. We're going to try it on its own first. And then what I feel like maybe I would, if I do start eating this, maybe I would eat it on some crackers with maybe a little bit of garden veggie spread. We'll do it that way. So we'll try it that way next with some crackers. These look like some big old Triscuits. I like Triscuits. You guys like Triscuits? I like Triscuits. Triscuits are bomb. So the wife, she will take the first bite. And she'll let you know what she thinks. Again, she is the tuna fan in the house, so if it is good for her, it must be good.
Very oily.
But look at that. It's a big fillet. It's not all chopped up. It's not minced up. It is a huge fillet. It flakes nice and easy.
Really break that off. It's very hard to break off. And it is really dripping oil here.
Must be. It's good. It's an oil like that.
It is pretty good. I like it.
Let's get into it, because you know I'm a little skeptical now, because you know from what I've seen on some comments, people are raving about this tuna. Now I don't know if that's because they're using it for more recipes, or are they just There's a few people that say they eat it straight out the can. I don't know. So I don't, you know.
I usually don't
I'm
eat
not a
tuna
tuna
right
guy.
out the can, but it's good.
Okay, here we go. I'm not a tuna fan, so here we go. And I probably still will never be a tuna fan because
You might not be.
although
House.
the texture is better because it is a fillet instead of all mushy. I'll give it that.
It's thick.
But it still just tastes like regular tuna to me. I'm not a fan because I'm not a fan of tuna. And that is not going to make me start liking tuna. However, if you are a tuna fan, maybe you want to up your game a little bit. Maybe you want to be, maybe you want to get the premium stuff. Maybe, you know, you're going to have some people over and you want some hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that. And you want to impress some people. You want to throw some real fillets on some crackers and stuff like that. Maybe, but yes. I am not a fan because, again, I'm just not a fan of tuna. I was expecting this to maybe at least, what the hell are these? Like graham crackers slash wheat crackers. I don't know, grain crackers. These things are thick. Look at that.
Who bought those?
I bought these. These look like they would be good with some tuna if the tuna was pretty good. But we will break this in half.
But those aren't good.
Let me see what these even taste like. Hell, we can make this a part 2 of the video. Let's see.
Are these communion crackers?
Was I think they are. These are the ones they give in church.
We need the oil.
Added oatmeal.
To help these out. I need to soak these in some of that oil.
This tastes like I just ate an Amazon box. And I got an Amazon box right here. I might do a side-by-side comparison because I think this is a box.
That might have more flavor to Amazon box.
Wow. This probably has the same calorie count as a box as well. These are nasty. Well, you know what? They're not nasty. It's just they have no flavor. It just tastes like I'm eating.
It might be good with cream cheese.
And see, that's where I was coming from. I was thinking with this and a little bit of garden veggie spread, maybe this tuna can kind of be uplifted somehow. But again, I'm not a fan of the tuna. I do like the texture. I'll give it that. But that's where the likes end.
Heck, they tuna don't need uplifting. These crackers need some uplifting.
To me, it tastes just like normal tuna. I don't think it tastes that much different. Do you think it tastes that much different than the regular canned tuna? Do you taste premium?
I think the texture is a lot different, and the can is different.
And that's where I was thinking. Like the texture is nice. It's nice and it's nice and flaky, like how some fish usually is.
I buy tuna in water. I never buy it in oil, so that's different too for me.
Now I think maybe if this was like a one of those. Now I'm pretty sure this tuna is probably going to be good for your tuna casseroles and stuff like that.
I should make one tomorrow.
But or like a tuna melt.
Maybe we'll try.
But I was thinking maybe because they do have flavored tuna. And maybe that would actually help out a little bit. But so here we go. We got a little spread on the cracker. If you want, you can eat it because I probably don't want to do that. But you can try now. Put a piece of tuna on it. I think that would help. Let's see. Let's try that. Let's see if there's something that can uplift this tuna. This tuna is so there it is. It's a little flaky. Here we go. See, got some tuni, al tuni. You know, with that stuff, I could actually eat it. You'd have to mask it a lot. You'd have to probably put like one fillet in for it. One whole tub of cheese. I could eat it like that. But on its own, I'm a fan of the texture. But that is about it. Tastes just like regular tuna to me. And I'm not a fan of tuna. Never did like tuna except for in a casserole. But then again, it was masked by other flavors. There was cream of mushroom soup in there.
I don't like
peas.
Tuna casserole.
It's got to be like super It's got to be like overly done. Like there's got to be so many flavors in there that I kind of don't taste the tuna. If it's like that, I'll eat it. Whatever, no problem. But straight out of the can,
good to know.
in a tuna melt, tastes just like tuna to me. It's no different. And I don't even like tuna, but I can tell that it probably is higher quality, obviously, hopefully. I mean, it's $48, it better be. But it just tastes like tuna.
It is tuna.
These crackers, wow. No wonder why they were $1. They couldn't give away these crackers. They were free.
Well, they got you to get them.
They did. I thought they're, on the outside, they look like Triscuits. But then when you open them up, they look
terrible.
I love Triscuits. Triscuits are good.
Dry. It tastes like flavored horse feed.
Like Wheaties.
Those are horrid.
But
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I like tuna, just not usually in oil. But I like this one, the big fillets. I'd eat it again. Obviously, I got a ton.
She better eat it again because we have 11 boxes left.
Now I know he likes casserole. He'll be getting one tomorrow.
And if she doesn't look like she's going to be eating it within the next week or so, maybe I'll sell these things to someone. Does someone want some tuna? Is anyone in the mood for canned tuna? I could drop the price a little bit. Give you this tuna for like $20.
He's getting
$20 for that
tomorrow.
But it's high in protein, so look at that. That's actually, if that would actually be a really good, nice keto snack. Look at that protein on here. 20 grams of protein for that whole thing, which is actually really nice. And only 130 calories, so not too much. No carbs. It's carbless. I think maybe if we got the flavored kind, maybe that would be good. They do have a spicy chili, I believe. That would probably be pretty good.
I like to make tuna salad a lot.
Good in omega-3s. You guys need that heart. Guys got a bad heart. Maybe it's time to start eating a little bit more fish or taking those omega-3 pills. That's crazy. One time I bit omega-3 pill and it really just tastes like fish.
It's made out of fish oil.
I mean, I was hoping that maybe it had a different flavor when you bit into it, but I bit into it and it's like, oh my god, it's like a fish just melted into my mouth.
Why would you bite it?
Processed in Vietnam. Produced for natural catch seafoods out there in California, Del Mar, California. You guys are doing something right, just not tuna. Because it's not right up my alley. Is it up your alley? Would you eat another box of tuna?
I already have plans.
She is eating it. She is definitely working on it. So obviously she likes the tuna. The big tuna, the yellowfin tuna. Maybe if it was Blu-ray tuna, it would have been better. I mean, bluefin tuna.
So you want to eat a DVD player?
I think if it was, maybe I'm more upscale. Maybe I need to have bluefin tuna. I heard bluefin is like the king of tunas. Yellowfin is probably the poor people tuna.
He wants some swordfish.
Halibut. But
he just wiped some in his eye.
I'll give it. Oh man. Luckily, there's no stink on the hands. Okay, no tuna smell, so that's good. But for me, the reason why I bought this too was in hopes that because I don't like tuna, it was hopefully going to change my mind about tuna, but it didn't do that. So if you're in the same boat as me, you don't like tuna, you don't like the way it tastes, I don't think you'll like the way this one tastes. You might like the texture, you might like the fillet form that it comes in. Eventually, when you start picking into it, it does start looking like the regular tuna though now, because we've been picking at it a little bit, and now it's kind of got that shredded up look. It's not super minced, but it's still kind of like a nice shred, if you will. But for that price, Do you think this is I mean, now here's the thing. For $48, okay, if you eat it like maybe once a week, and you got 12, so that lasts you about 2-3 months. So I don't think that's that bad of a price, 48 bucks. But if you were to make now with her, she'd probably only just need one can to make like a not a casserole, but if she wanted to do like a tuna melt, I think one can would be good enough for her.
Well, yeah, and it would be good enough for my little personal tuna salads.
Make a personal salad if you're just gonna make a little bowl of noodles or something like that, and throw that in with some mayo. I don't know what you guys put in your casseroles, but with that being said,
but it is a lot for what this is, and it's unflavored. I'd be good with just my tuna and water from the grocery store.
And again, it would be good for, it's a great snack for a keto, if you're on the keto diet, because there's no carbs, virtually carbless. So you don't have to count nothing on this one.
And I'm diabetic, and I count carbs for my insulin, so this is a good snack for me.
So if you're diabetic as well, good for you, good for the thing. Now, let me put it this way. Let's say, so we got 12 of them at $48. How much is that per? It's almost like $4 a can, if you think about it. So about $4 a can compared to
78 cents a can.
78 cents a can. Does this can warrant a $3 difference, do you think?
Considering I never eat the grocery store stuff without using it for something, and I actually like this one, and I actually like this. I've eaten it without anything, no salt, no pepper. This was actually a good can of tuna.
So here's the thing, though. Now,
I'd eat it.
One thing I would say though is that because yes, but here's the one thing that I was going to say is that this is not available in stores, so you can't just go. I don't think you can just go buy one. The lowest quantity that they sell them is like a 6-pack, and then you're looking at about $20 for a 6-pack. So if you buy it that way, I guess you can do it, but 6 might go fast for you, so you might as well just go for the 12. And again, you get 15% off your first order, so took off like a good $4 or $5, so that's that. But there you go. 12 cans for $48.
It is a treat.
This is that natural catch tuna. Again, to me, tastes just like normal tuna, but I can see people liking it. Again, but I think you have to at least be a tuna fan, and maybe you'll appreciate that a little bit more. If you're not a tuna fan like me, probably it'll just taste the same. But to a tuna consumer, you might actually enjoy that. So, so there you go. There you go. That is the first, certainly not last, SnackLin video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of the humor, the added sea creatures of this fish dish. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys will come back, because we will put more videos on as well. But there you go. That is the first, and we hope that you come back. So with that being said, we're going to get up out of here. If you guys enjoyed that, hit the likes, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and when we put some new videos up, you will be first to know. Peace.